Okay, let's talk about Clubhouse, that new social app that's got everybody all abuzz. I think we've all heard of it now. Do you want an invite? I need an invite. The founders have seriously created some amazing FOMO and scarcity. You must have an invite to get in from somebody who's already in there, or you must have an iPhone or an iPad. So it's limited. They've slowed things down a bit and created all sorts of urgency and scarcity around it. So it's very, very clever. So, for those of you who don't know, Clubhouse is a live audio app. It lets you enter into rooms where you can have conversations, and you can't have a conversation outside of a room. It's really amazing. You can go into these rooms and you can listen or join in a conversation on just about any topic. It's just incredible. I'm so impressed and excited about it. Every conversation happens in real time, which I think is part of the magic of it all. It's very real. And here's why I'm so excited. I think that it is going to be an absolute game changer for small business owners. And for any of you who know me, you know that the purpose behind my business is to reduce the staggering number of small business failures. And I think Clubhouse is going to give small business owners a bit of a leg up. It levels the playing field. You can go into a room, you don't need thousands of followers, you don't need to pay thousands of dollars. There's all sorts of people, absolute influencers and leaders in their field. You can just listen in and absorb that knowledge that you'd normally pay thousands for. It's exciting. Like I said, I'm really excited. So, I'm Alison Vidotto from Push Business Training and Mentoring, and I'd like to just chat to you a little minute about Clubhouse. And needless to say, I'm on there, so at Alison Vidotto. So do join me. I think it's going to give business owners, especially small business owners, which is, what I'm really passionate about. I work in the bigger end of town, but my passion is with the entrepreneurs out there. I think it's going to change everything, and especially in the times that we find ourselves in. You can connect with all sorts of people, and, it's not about the vanity metrics where you collect followers, it's about connections. And I was thinking about why I like Clubhouse so much, because I'm not usually an early adopter, but I love it. And then I was thinking about it, and here's why I love it. I miss travel. I miss going to the events in my industry where I would connect with amazing people in, with the same mindset and the same interests, and you have those conversations, and we all have them, where you go and you're with like-minded people and you just connect, and the whole connection is increased. And I find Clubhouse a bit like that. You can go into a room like a huge session, at a conference, and the energy is amazing, and you're learning so much, and you're taking notes and listening, listening, listening. And then you might go outside and into a small room or a coffee shop that's nearby and connect with people from the event. And there's just a few of you, but the connection's really, really rich. It's like that. And I think when we connect with our voice, so different to, writing blog articles or sending emails, or I get so excited about this because I think it's just increased, the rate at which we can build leads and build connections and build relationships like nothing else. Our voice, and when we communicate with our voice, it's very, very different to the written word, or even images. I think we've all had those phone calls where you phoned about something really bland, like insurance or something, and you've connected with that person and you've gone off on a tangent and had this amazing conversation where you connect. And I think that's what we do with the human voice. And of course, with Clubhouse, it's all about the voice. There is no video, there are no recordings, so it's in real time. And once that conversation's gone, it's completely gone, which makes it even more authentic. So, needless to say, I just love it. I think it's fantastic for small business owners, and I want to share it with you. So, I've actually created a little mini workshop to remove the overwhelm because we all have it something new. What is it? What does it do? What do I do? And so, I've put together a training where I can just walk you through setting up your profile so that it's optimized for your business. How to find rooms, how to create rooms of your own, how to connect with people, how to see their profile very easily, follow them, reach out to them. That's something I'll show you. You can't send private messages on Clubhouse. I've been on there for 2 minutes and I've been invited to speak on podcasts. People have reached out to me. I've made connections. I'm now hosting rooms of my own. It's very, very user friendly. Once you get past that initial, what is this and how does it work? It's really user friendly and it's great for business owners. So like I said, I want to just make it really easy for you, walk you through it, set it all up so that you are absolutely ready to go. I'll be like a clubhouse tour guide for you. So, like I said, just a mini training just to make sure you are set up and making the most of the platform. So, I'll put the link to the training in the comments below. And if not, connect with me on Clubhouse. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Alison Vidotto. See you there. Um,